Hey man, I got to call out some of my sisters, some of my black women, because anybody that knows me know I've always been pro sister. I've always been pro women in almost every situation. Anybody that know me know that you know I have sisters, and I've spent my life making it my business to treat women like I would want men to treat my sisters, my daughters, and all that. But even when men, bash women, I'm always quick to take the side of the woman because I understand, I know the issues that, a lot of women have been through. I understand all that. And I've been a protector my whole life. But the one thing I do notice is women don't hold each other accountable. And coming from me, I recognize that. I have seen women who have been in relationships for 15 years and something go wrong and they go to another woman and tell that woman, well, for the past 5 years he haven't did this and he haven't did that and he stopped doing this, and all that's comes from that is, well, I understand you, I feel you, well, you got to do what you got to do. And it's not once have I heard one of these other women or so-called friends ask them, what did you do wrong? What did you change about yourself? What influence did you play in him changing? Because if he been so good for 10 years or the 15, what all of a sudden made him change for the 5 years? I haven't seen that yet. And like I said, I'm not saying it hasn't been done. I'm saying personally, I haven't seen that. It's always the sympathy. And then as for men, when men try to express themselves in a situation and talk to people about what's going on and problems that they're having with their mate, it's always said that, oh, you're a man, you know, fix it, talk it out, all of this right here. And that's not just not balanced. That's just not how it goes. So I've noticed that. And like I said, I've always been blinded by women and being pro woman. But I just had to address that because now I see a lot of why, you know what I'm saying, these relationships are ending like they ending. And nobody is really taking accountability. It's so easy to accept the sob story and listen to the sob story. But it's different when you know people. It's different when you know a man. And just like I said, I never say all men are bad, but it's different when you know a man and a woman comes and tell you something about a man who's, even though anybody is flawed, a man that is honest, a man that is respectful and everything like that. It's crazy how a person can basically tell a person anything about that man, and a person would generally believe it, and that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But I want to address that. And any ladies, like, like, give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. Like I said, I know it's not every woman, but I've noticed that a lot. It is so easy to tear down a man, and these are, I'm not saying no, like, you have bum men, but you have a lot of bum women too. You know what I'm saying? All women are not as good and as perfect as they claim to be. But other women, y'all never called them out for that. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because you've been hurt or because you went through some stuff or whatever. But as a man, as a man, I've always known it was two sides to every story. So another brother has never been able to come tell me one side of the story. And anybody that know me knows that you can never sell me one side of the story and get me to form an opinion or get me to sympathize with you. I know it's two sides to every story, and I'm a firm believer in that. But I see that's not the way it's played today. It's so easy for a woman to say, "Well, he didn't do this or he did that," and people just buy the story and run with the narrative, and that's not what's up. If you are a true friend, if you are a true sister, or whatever you claim to be, start asking your sisters that question. What did you do wrong in the situation? Why did he just all of a sudden stop doing what he was doing? Why did he just all of a sudden, start doing something different? Because usually it's something behind it. It's something behind it. And if you don't find that out, you can never really give good advice. So we got on that note, we have to start doing better. We have to start doing better. But y'all take care, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day.